Okay, you crazy tiny hawksters. Today I'm doing a review on one of my favourite whoops, the Emax Tinyhawk. Now, you may be forgiven to think that this is a Tinyhawk S frame, and you'd be wrong. This is a new Tinyhawk 1S frame and not a 2S frame. Now, on first looks, it does look like a 2S Tinyhawk frame, but it's not, and I shall go through the reason why. Right, first of all, this is an official Emax product. There's the bag it came in. There's your battery screws that go on the battery bay. Now, if you notice on the Tinyhawk original white frame, this is the 1S version, you've got the frame spokes which are straight, and a lot of people said this is one of the weak points in it, and actually I've crashed this a lot of times and I haven't even scratched it. Also, I don't know whether this is a late edition, because people say that when the battery runs down to a certain voltage, this it would spritz out and it would do a crazy yaw and go crashing to the ground. Well, this doesn't do that. I've never had any problems with running the battery right down, and it would just go like any other battery. It would just stop powering up and just die. So there's no way that it spritzes. It never has done. It's got stock tune on it. Well, apart from the arming angle, it's set to 180, so the motors will still spin even if I'm upside down. But it's never spritzed out. Also, I've got a 2-position camera on here. You won't be able to see it that well on here. This camera won't really pick it up, but I'll show you on the other one as well. The original Tinyhawk frames only had one camera setting, which was forward. On this one, it's got a double hole on there to mount the camera further back. At the moment, it's on the standard setting. It's on the first setting, so I can move it back. But yeah, other than that, it's just a standard Tinyhawk frame. No difference, apart from maybe it's got an updated flight board on there, because like I said, I've never had that spritzing problem when it ran down to a certain voltage. But anyway, I didn't know anything about that anyway. I just bought this fluid. I didn't know anything about all that until I read people's reviews. However, I thought I'd buy another frame, and although Emax do different colour frames, I didn't like any of the colours of them. So I thought, well, I've already got a white frame, I'm going to go for a black frame because I think it's going to look different. Plus, it's going to have it's going to look good with the 4-bladed props on there, which I've also bought as spares because I've already got the 3-bladed props. I wanted to see if it was any different. Plus, I had the option of doing turtle mode with the 4-bladed props. However, they sent me this, and although this looks very much suspiciously like the 2S version, it's not. You've got the spokes, which is the same as the 2S version, which are slightly thicker, and they got different ends on there. They're kind of webbed out a little bit. You've got the 2-position camera, and if I hold that like that and look straight down, you see it's got two mounting points down there, or two tiny little holes. That's for your different camera position. Now this frame has got exactly the same, but I can't show you because the flight board and all that is in there. Now if you're still suspicious that it's a Tinyhawk 2S frame, the proof is in the battery bay. See, there's no rubber. There's no rubber bands that hold this on. It's just a single 1S battery bay, exactly the same as the other one, except it's obviously black. And I'll try and get this. It's a bit tight, but anyway, yeah. There you go. You see, it's for a 1S battery. There you go. That's a bit better. It's got no provisions for a 2S. It came with it. It goes on. I'm not sure which way round it goes on. Whether it goes on the same way or whether they. No, yeah, it does go on like that. Yeah. So it goes on the same way as the other one, like that. You see. You can't go that way round because the holes don't line up. So flexible as hell. As I said, it's got a different camera angle for the camera. It's got a slightly strengthened spokes. I don't know whether they actually do make any difference, but they certainly look thicker. And the price is the same as a standard one. I believe I paid about £7 for this. So I don't know what that is in dollars. Probably about $9–10 with free shipping. And it's an official Emax product. So there you have it. 2 frames, exactly the same model. Everything fits and works exactly the same as normal. It's just this is slightly stronger, and it's got 2. Well, actually, they've both got 2 camera positions. But yeah. So if you're looking for a new frame, or you want to make yours look a bit funkier, go for the black one. They do the different. See, the thing is, the other colours that they brought out were horrible. They brought out pink one, yellow one, all that, and they all got the 2 position camera, but they didn't do them in black. So when they sent me this one through, it's obviously the 1S version, but in black, which you previously couldn't get because only the 2S version had it. And of course the battery bay was different as well. But this is a standard battery bay, exactly the same as this one. No difference at all, exactly the same. So there you have it. That's my quick review on new Emax Tinyhawk 1S frame. See, doesn't say 2S there, and it's an official product. And you can fit 520s on there, which I use all the time, and you can use the 600 milliamps as well. They work, but that's only 50C, but they give me about the same time as the 520s. But the 520s are rated at 80 to 160C, if that's believable, and they're both high volts. So there you have it, the Tinyhawk 1S frame. And if you get the SpeedyBee app and the Bluetooth adapter, you can put that in there and tune it as well. I might do a review on that actually, because you can make these go quite mental and quite good. I've already done the VTX mod. Well, I actually didn't do a mod on the VTX. I've done the mod on the goggles, on the antenna goggles, and I got good results out of that. So really, I've no need to change the VTX on this because this one works great. I flew this today and I got about 100 meters behind me, and it didn't even flicker once. So, you know, but that's another video. You'll have to trawl through my channel to find that one. I did that one recently. But anyway, there you have it. The 1S new style frames, done the same way as the 2S one. So You've got everything you want now. You've got the 2 camera positions for those who are moaning about flying it faster and the camera pointing to the ground. That's all sorted. But then again, it was sorted on this one anyway. So, but yeah, there you have it. So that's it. Cheers for watching, folks, and I'll catch you later. Bye.